So let me show you a demonstration on first how you can write a file. So the directory is going to be created here whenever you write a files is where means your code has been saved. So the first step is here, let me use a file object and here let me open, okay, and here let me give a file name. Let's say, okay, let's say file1.txt. And here you can type the mode, and we know the mode is RW. I will use W plus, that means write and create the file. So first I'm going to show you how to write it, and it's pretty simple, my friend. You can use f dot write and write it into the file. Let's say this is my file. You can write, you can use f multiple times. This is second line. And once everything is done, my friend, you can use a close, because close is very important. Otherwise the file object is not null and you won't be able to perform the read operation. So when I save it, all right, and then let me run it. So you can see no error. That means the file has been written. So how you can check it? It's pretty simple. I need to move at that particular, wait a minute. I need to move to that particular directory. I think, where is the directory? This is my PyCodes. And here you can see the file F1. You can see out here, it is the same name. Yeah, file1.txt. This has been created. When I open it, my friend, you can see it is written over here. This is my file. Okay, it's not a second line. You need to write it by using a /n for the new line. And this is what we have written. Now, my friend, how to read it? The same operation you can perform to read the file. Here you need to once again open it because it is already closed. And here I'm going to use file1.txt like this. And here you can use R plus for read and write. All right. And let me use f print. Here I will use print and f dot read. Let me use read first, see whether it is working or not. And let me run it. So you can see out here, this is my file and this is the second line. Although we didn't need a second line. If you want a second line, you need to use it something like this, /n. And let me run it. See? So you can use f.read and don't forget to use a close, or you can use read line. So it will read only one line. Run it. Okay. Read lines, I think. Here I think I'm using, okay, L, sorry. L, save it and now run it. So this 2 means now it will read all the line. See, but here it is treated it as a list. So now it will treat it like a list. All right. So what you can do out here, I think, because it is now going to treat it like a list and not a list, it's like a, yeah, it's like a list. So you can use here, let's say my file, and here you can use f.read lines here, save it and then run it, run the module. And you can see, okay, now it is not IO operation. Okay. All right. You didn't need to close it, because if it is closed, it won't work, because that is the issue that you will get. Okay, so it's pretty simple. And let me save it and now let me run it. Close, it's not defined, there's too much mistake. F dot. All right. Okay, errors are very useful sometime. And now let me run it. See, it is now, this is now will treat it like a list. And now you can use a for loop, means there is one more, this is one more way to read line by line. and you can use for, let's say, s means string in my file. All right, print here s, like this. You can save it and now run it, so it will read all the lines. See here, this is my file and this is my second line. So there are various ways, means you can now explore yourself about how to read and write a files, what are the modes available. Basically only three functions or method work: open it, write it, or read it, and then close it. So if you follow these steps, you can easily read and write the files.